and welcome to Access Granted, Building Accessible Digital Experiences, PowerPoints. I'm Heidi Keller, a Senior Instructional Designer at Broward College.
And I am Rachel Ruprecht, also a Senior Instructional Designer here at Broward College.
So the challenge with PowerPoints is that inaccessible PowerPoints can create barriers to information. A good PowerPoint demonstrates the core principles. Perceivable, easy to perceive across differences in human senses. Operable, easy to navigate across differences in technologies. Understandable, easy to understand across cognitive differences. And robust, compatible across devices. Best practices for PowerPoints include use templates whenever possible. These designs use slide layouts that are normally accessible. The second thing you can do is have your text use sans serif font, which means there's no caps on the ends of the letters and they're very simple. For body text, you want it to be greater or equal to 24 point and titles greater than or equal to 36 point. Frequent errors include errors in alt text, color, hyperlinks, and tables. So make sure you double check those for accessibility. And you can use a checker after you're all done. Use the built-in accessibility checker in PowerPoint to check for errors. Tips for success include some quick tests. Hold up the PowerPoint on a cell phone at arm's length and be sure you can read the text. Use a color contrast checker, which we presented in another video in this series. Center core content, important information in the middle of the slide, and make sure your titles carry a semantic meaning. While presenting, try and describe illustrations instead of just simply showing them. Simplify transitions between slides. Use a quality microphone so that people can hear you during the presentation, as well as closed captioning can accurately detect your speech. And use slideshow subtitles during the presentation. So remember, accessibility is not optional. Accessible PowerPoints are a compliance requirement and a cornerstone of accessible design. So the key takeaway is to ask yourself, have I used in a built-in slide layout? And now Rachel will demonstrate some of these best practices in a PowerPoint.
Thank you, Heidi. So I have opened up PowerPoint here, and I'm going to start by showing you where you can find some of the templates that have the built-in slide layouts that we're talking about. There are a lot of them. So if you're at the Home tab, you can go here and see some that are preloaded, but you can also click More Themes, and even more will open up. Here's some recently or frequently used ones. And then down here, there are suggested searches that you can go through with presentations, just the bulk of a bunch of them that are here, and on and on and on, as well as searching by themes, education, charts, diagrams, business, infographics. So a lot of what we've asked of you today will be done for you if you use one of these templates. It can also save you a lot of time in that the designs can be pre-made for you. So let's just take this one here, and then we'll click Create. And when it loads, you can see that a lot of what we've asked for is already there. So this is at least 36, it's already at 66. Size font, here you can see they've got it at 48. And you would just replace the text here with the text that you would use for your presentation. And then the reading order of the components on the slide would remain in the correct order for screen readers, which isn't going to be the case if you were to go to Insert, Text Box, and just drop a text box in the middle of the screen. That's not going to be in the right order for screen readers. You can do the same with images. So let's try this. If we delete this one here, it has a place for you to insert a picture. And when you click on that, it gives you the option to choose where that photo would come from. And then that will again be in the format that is more easily navigable by assistive technology. Heidi also mentioned the built-in checker. So you'll find that in the Review tab, where here you click Check Accessibility, and it will open up for you. You can see what issues there may be in the presentation, and it will give you guidance on how to address them. Something else that we recommended was to make sure that your font is large enough. If you're concerned about that, Heidi mentioned holding up a preview of your slides on a phone. Another way that you can do that if you aren't working on a phone is to use this zoom out feature down here, and you can take it down to about 20 to 30% and see if you can still read the words that are on the slide as a way to determine if you have them at the appropriate size for those who may be viewing your presentation from the back of a large room or on a mobile device or in other contexts, what that might be like. So that is a helpful way for you to check those things. We also mentioned ensuring that the titles of your slide are descriptive. So that just means that you wouldn't be putting something to the effect of literature review 1, literature review 2, literature review 3 on the slides as you go. Since screen readers navigate by those titles, having something that's more descriptive is going to be more helpful for those who are interacting with your slides as they receive them. And so the main thing we'd like to leave you with is just to ensure that, to communicate that you can accomplish a lot in terms of accessibility by just using the built-in templates that are already here. Like the way something is laid out, you can use this AI-informed designer option. This one has too much content on the slide, so it didn't generate any ideas, but if there's less, it will give you suggestions that can even facilitate expediting, revising it for you, rather than you moving things around in a manual way that makes it more challenging for screen readers. And I'll leave it at that.
Great. Thank you, Rachel. And thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope you found this helpful.